Hello. Hey guys. Hi Dale. All right. Let's see here what's happening. So I think really all you need today is, you know, a towel, maybe pillow. Just we're just using it for support and behind the back. Great to see everybody. Pretty exciting with classes starting this week in studio. Hopefully you all have gotten all the emails and updates.
Can I ask you a question, Janet?
Yes.
Are they going to wait to see how many people register for instance, your class on Wednesday before they decide whether or not they will hold it?
I think they're definitely holding it.
No matter what.
I think they're holding it, and I think it's, I think people have registered, so I think they are going to do it.
And they've limited it to how many?
I thought that everything was set for the week regardless.
Okay.
That's my understanding. So.
And they've limited how many people are in the class?
I think they limited, so I think they already know what the guidelines are as far as spacing. So they've already made that determination about the numbers and registered people based on that.
Okay.
So we're going to get a good workout in today and take it from there, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and mute everybody as people come in now. And so great to see everyone. Thank you for your consistency. It's fun. So, all right, guys, and I will get started in just a couple minutes. And hopefully we'll get our nice little group to join us. I see people coming on. And do a nice, well-rounded workout today, of course, because it's a total body workout. And again, you always have options in class, so make sure that you just keep your head down if your neck is bothering you, put your feet down if your back is bothering you, or soften those knees. Planking can be done against the wall, against a step, or you can always put the knees down. Let's see what's going on. I'm going to check on you guys during, and most of you know that if you want me to be able to see you, you have to make sure that I have access to the camera. So you would want to start video at the bottom. But I think most of us have gotten it by now. And we will get started in about 2 minutes. Hi, Sandy. And looks good. Okay, Jen is here. Excellent. Nice to see everybody. We have just about another minute and we'll get started. Let's see, we'll give it, I know people tend to kind of just sign in and I just got everybody to go on, so I have 1 more minute. I'm liking the slightly cooler weather. I'm sure you are too. I'm going to shut this blind, maybe give us a little better lighting. Right. Okie doke. And hopefully, I guess if you're here, you got the memo that the time was changed. All right, guys, we're going to get started then, and we'll check things as we go. So we'll do a little bit of planking just to warm up, and then we may come back to it later on. So reach the arms up, take an inhale. Exhale, diving all the way down to the bottom. Hanging at the bottom. And slowly back up. Again, take an inhale. Exhale all the way down to the bottom. hanging at the bottom, and we're gonna stay here now. You're just gonna hold on, fold the arms, going over side to side, release your head and your neck. Release the arms, bend your knees and straighten for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come forward into your plank position. Holding your plank position, hollow out those abs. And then just from here, bring your right knee just underneath the hip. So holding here, it's just gonna be dangling right underneath your hip. So it's at that 90-degree angle. Exhaling here, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place it back. Left knee goes just under the hip. Keeping those hips square to the mat. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back. Right knee's gonna come under to the left armpit here. Holding, holding. You're maybe pulling it a little bit further underneath your body, squeezing it a little closer to the left armpit. Holding 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, place it down. Left knee comes over underneath the right armpit, holding 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, bring it down. Press back to down dog for a moment. Coming forward. This time we'll alternate a little more quickly. Right knee, left knee. This time I'm coming in straight, knees straight. Keep that going. Right knee, left knee, right knee, left knee. Beautiful. Right knee, left knee, right knee, left knee. Now it's under the armpit, under to the right and then to the left. Under to the right and to the left. So you're going across the body rather, on the diagonal. Beautiful. Good. Nice. You guys can't hear me? Can you guys hear? Looks like people can hear. All right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Set the knees down and stretch. Let's go ahead onto the forearms. So in this forearm plank, we're basically going to do the same choreography. You're holding here, holding, draw the belly in, just like we did at first. And I'll check that audio again. Right knee softens, hold. Left knee softens, hold. Keep that going, just holding. And this time, even though your feet are going to stay on the mat, you're going to drop your right knee slightly under the body. So I can feel the waist, even though my feet are staying down, my toes are down. And then the left. And then as we come back through center, we'll pick up the pace, keeping the feet and everything straight this time. It's right knee, left knee, right knee, left knee, right and left, right and left, right and left. So I can feel those tummy muscles drawing in. And then we're going underneath. Right goes to slightly to the left, left to the right, right to the left, left. So you're just going on that diagonal, dropping the knees side to side, side, under, under, under you, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set the knees down and stretch. Coming back up onto the hands. Keeping your body nice and still. So we're not going to lower the hips at all. We're not going to collapse the shoulders. All we're doing is bending both knees. So you're bending both knees, keeping your back still and straighten. Bend both knees and straighten. Bend both knees and straighten. Bend both knees and straighten. I can really feel my abdominals kick in here, my low abs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back down onto the forearms. Same thing, both knees. Bend, straighten, bend, and straighten. Drawing those low abs in, bend, and straighten. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and set those knees down and stretch. So let's come back up onto the hands. We're going to change our positioning one more time. Legs a little bit wider, so just a little wider than the hips. Right knee to the right armpit. Hold it there. And bring it back. Left knee. And bring it back. Right. And left. So you're kind of releasing the hips, feeling the side of the waist. And left. Right. And left. Again, right. And left. Right. And left. One more time. Right. And left. And then you can set the knees down for a moment. Coming back on the forearms for our final time during this segment. Legs will come together, or fairly close together. Elbows are still underneath the shoulders. Right knee to right armpit. Legs come back together. Left knee and back together. Right and together. Left. Again, right and left, right and left. Again, right and left. One more time, right and left. Set the knees down and stretch. So we've done a lot of movement from the legs. Let's go ahead and sit on the mat and work a little bit more from the upper body to warm up those abs. So to start, we're going to start in a lengthened seated position. So oftentimes we're tucking. What I want you to do is reach the arms on the diagonal and in a flat back. Eyes are forward. I'll just turn so you can see me. I'll even come off the mat. And all you're going to do is inhale, lean. Flat back, flat back. Exhale up. It's up to you how far you go, but you want to keep that back flat. Inhale, lean into a flat back. So again, in this lengthened position, I can really feel my abdominals turn on and back up. Again, lean, 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 flat back, and back up. Lean, and up. Challenge yourself a little bit more. Those arms are reaching. Lean, flat back, and up. lean. And back up, 4 more here. Lean, flat back, flat back. And back up, 3 more, lean. And back up, last 2, lean. And back up, last time, lean. And back up. Next time, we're gonna go ahead, bring the hands behind your head. You can always keep elbows in, elbows out. Just see what naturally happens with your elbows. We're gonna lean in that flat back. Lean in that flat back position. Now from here, you're gonna tuck and round the hips. You're gonna come all the way down if you can. On the way up, you're gonna have an option. We're coming right back up. Either hands behind your head, or you may wanna reach like we did in the beginning. I'm gonna reach as I get a little more warmed up. Hands are behind your head on the way down. So you're gonna come back down on a flat back. Exhale, 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 as far as you can in that flat back. Now you're gonna tuck and round, coming all the way down, reaching the arms if you need to, and come back up. Let's do 3 more like that. Hands are going back. Again, elbows out or elbows in. See what works best for you. Nice long neck. So you can see I'm going in a flat back. I'm leaning, 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 leaning. I can feel those abdominals. I'm gonna round and when I can't go down any further and come back up. 2 more. Lean. Then from here you tuck, 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 round, and back up. Next time when we go down, we're gonna stay there. Inhale, lean. Exhale, tuck and round. Once you get down to the bottom rib, tiny little lifts here. 10. So just maybe those shoulders are coming off the mat. You're coming up as far as you can, but keeping that bottom rib down, up, up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold here. Hollowing out those abs. Rotate your toes apart, heels together. Reach your arms forward and lower your head and shoulders. Lift and reach and lower. Next time you do that, lift your right leg up. So it's in about 45 degrees. I'm curling up and lowering. Left leg lifts and lower. Again, just alternating. Your right leg comes up and you lower. Then your left leg comes up and you lower. So those areas come up and they go down, they go up and down. 2 more here, right and lower. Left and lower. 1 more, right and left. Next time you're gonna reach, bring both legs up, find a spot where you can hold. Maybe you wanna lift them up higher. Maybe you wanna curl up a little higher. Maybe you even wanna bend those knees, hundreds and fives. In 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. In 2, 3, 4, 5, out. I'm gonna take a look at you guys. In 2, 3, 4, 5, out. 4, 5. In 2, 3, 4, 5, blow. 3, 4, 5. In 2, 3, 4, 5, out. 2, 3, 4, 5. In 2, 4, 5, out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Last set. 2, 3, 4, 5, below. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now bend those knees. You're in a frog position now. Knees are apart. Hold it here. Bring those hands behind your head. Curl up, and lower. Curl up, and lower. Again, lift and lower, lift and lower. Now lift again, holding here, hollowing out your tummy muscles a little bit more. You have lifted head and shoulders if you can. Holding here, float your right leg down and back up. Right leg only. Right leg lowers and comes up. Right leg lowers and up. Right leg lowers and up. Right leg. Right leg. So you can see I'm in a little turnout here. 2, 1. Same thing on the other side. Your left leg lowers on the diagonal and back up. Left leg lowers and back up. Left leg lowers. So that knee is turned out. Left leg lowers and back up. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Curl up a little bit higher if you can. Holding here, hollowing out those abs a little bit more. Float both feet and back up. Both feet down and back up. Both feet down and back up. So I'm really feeling those low abs. 4, 3, 2, holding down there, pulses down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your right leg, lower your left. Reach those legs back out. Reach the arms forward, curling all the way up. So from here, we're going to go ahead and bend the knees. And rather than being in that lengthened back, you're going to tuck it around, going back to where the arms are just about straight. So we're not going to pop up and pop down. We're going to try and keep that scoop in your belly, that lift in your chest a little bit. Holding here just till the arms get just about completely straight. Just pull yourself up an inch, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch. So you're using those arms a little bit, but you're really focusing on staying down to that spot that you can. Hold down on the next one. So maybe the feet will be a little bit apart, knees are a little bit apart, but they're parallel. So you can keep the arms here, or you can reach the hands, place them on top of the knees. So you're gonna, the amount of space that you're gonna go, or the amount of range of motion, you're just gonna maybe come up to the wrists, no higher, down to the fingertips, up to the wrists, down to the fingertips. So my hands are kind of light on those legs, and down, up, and down. Again, up, and lower, up, and lower, up, and lower. 4, 3, 2, 1, come up for a stretch. We're going to go back down. This time, both hands are going to come over to the right. You're going to sink down enough that those arms are just about straight. And then you're going to kind of come up an inch with the hands on the leg and down. Up. So I'm really kind of almost down where I can feel the top of my butt cracks on the mat. Up and down, but you're finding the spot that's comfortable for you. Up and down, up and down. 2 more here, up and down. Now reaching those arms, making sure that you're centered between those arms, up and down, up and down. So again, it's up just that same amount we did in the center, up and lower. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to go over to the other side, holding onto the legs for a little break. So I'm rotated to the left, holding here, and just up an inch, down till those arms are just about straight. Up an inch, down to they're just about straight. Up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to reach those arms up, down, up, down. So find a spot where you're definitely feeling your abdominals, but nothing else. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and on 1, you're going to come all the way up. We're going to go back down. So you always have that option to hold the legs. We're going to reach the arms, tuck and round, hold. Scooping your belly, we're going to rotate to the right. And from here, little lifts. 8, up 7, up 6, up 5, 4, exhale, 3, 2, 1, over to the left, 8, 7, exhaling up 6, 5, up 4, up 3, up 2, up 1. We're going over to the right again, 6, up 5, up 4, up 3, up 2, up 1, over to the left, up 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and back over to the right for 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, over to the left, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and over for 2, 1, and over 2, 1. Here we're going to go into hula. Right, center, left, and around. Right, center, left, and around. Right, center, left, and down and around. One more here. Right, center, left. We're going the other way. Left, center, right, and around. Left, center, right, and around. 2 more. Left, center, right, and around. One more time. Left, center, right, and come forward for that nice stretch. So let's go ahead all the way down onto your back. Let's let those feet and knees lie open. Holding here, just let's release those hip flexors. So right here, I have my feet together. My knees are open. I'm going to press the knees apart as I tuck and lift, and then peel back down. I'm going to tuck and lift and peel back down. So you can see my lift, or you can feel this for yourself, is really small. I'm just going to come up on this next one. I'm pretty close to the mat. I'm opening those hip flexors. It feels really good after that series. The bottoms of my feet are squeezing together if that works for you. And tiny little lifts up, up. So I'm opening up the inner thighs. I'm opening up those hip flexors. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now just do that with the right butt cheek. So I'm kind of pushing more into my right foot onto the floor. And I'm just going to squeeze up with the right. Up, up, up. And if you need to separate the toes, you can. You want to feel a nice base of support here, but you really want to just squeeze that right side. Tightening the glute. That's a squeeze in and up. And then on the left, squeeze. I'm just going to put this towel underneath me just so that you can see the contrast, because the white against my body, I'll show it a little bit more in case you're not quite clear on the positioning. And now I think we did the left. Let's make sure. I think we did. Yes? Okay. Let's go back to the right. This time it's a squeeze up 8. Squeeze up 7. Squeeze up 6. squeeze up 5, squeeze up 4, squeeze up 3, squeeze up 2, squeeze up 1. Same thing on the left, 8, squeezing 7. Really tighten those glutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now on the right, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And on the left, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And on the right, 4, 3, 2. And on the left, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the right, 2, and 2. Now hold here. Squeeze a little bit more. See if just from here you can extend the right on the diagonal and bring it back down. Right. So you have to push into that opposite side. Right. So I can feel my hamstring, my glute, my abs. Bring that down. Here we go. 5 on the left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place that down, lower everything down, hug your knees into your chest. Hip flexors are nicely open. Hands are going to go back behind your head. Lift your shoulders up if you're able. Holding here. Don't worry, we're going to come back to bridging. Don't you worry. Holding here. Hollowing out your belly even more. Now from here, right leg reaches out and back in. Right leg only. Right leg and back in. Right leg and back in. Right leg and back in. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to add on. Don't worry, it's very simple. Right leg goes out. Left leg goes out. Both knees bend in. Right leg, left leg, and back in. I'm going to show you can do the same thing with your head down and pull back in. The important thing is that your low abs are pulling in. You're not pooching. Right leg, left leg, and back in. Right leg, left leg, and back in. One more. Right leg, left leg, and back in. Hold it here. If your hands are behind your head, you're lifted up. You're going to pull your belly in here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Chest lifts here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Pull the knees in an inch, out an inch, in an inch, out an inch, in an inch, out an inch, in an inch. I'm contracting those low abs to do that. 3, 2, and 1. Hug your knees into the chest for a moment. You know that moment's over, don't you? Here we go. Legs are back at that tabletop. Hands perhaps go back, lifting your head and shoulders up, curling up, dropping the bottom rib. So this time it's the left leg only, coming and then comes back in. Left leg and back in. Left leg and back in. Again, head up, head down, as long as you're pulling in. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're getting ready for that change. Left leg goes out. Right goes to meet it. Both legs come in. Left leg. Right leg. Both legs come in. Left leg. Right. And back in. Left leg. Right. And back in. 4 more. Left. Right. And pull back in. Left. Right, and pull back in. 2 more. Left, right, and back in. 1 more here. Left, right, and pull back in. Curl up, curl up, curl up. This time you float those legs down and you pull them in that inch. You lower them down and back in. You lower them down and back in. You lower them down and back in. 4, 3, 2, 1, and float everything down. All right, I told you we were going back to those bridges. This time I want you to walk your feet to the very width of your mat so that your heels are on your mat. Maybe your toes are off, but you want to be nice and wide, all right? So I'm in this turned out position. I'm in a rotated position with maybe my heels at the edge of the mat, maybe my toes off. And then again, we're gonna tuck and lift and peel back down. So you can have your toes on if you want, but you wanna be fairly wide on this. Up and down. So again, we're gonna tuck the hips and you're not very high off the floor here, all right? Just like we started before, those knees are pointing outward, your toes are pointing outward, holding here. You're just gonna squeeze both, pressing down into both feet evenly. You're gonna press both hips up, slightly lower, up and lower, up and lower, up. Pushing evenly into the feet. Gorgeous. Up, up, up and hold. Tighten your glutes. I'm going to check on you guys a little bit. Pressing down into your right heel, pushing down into your right foot. You're going to squeeze up on that right side. 8, 7, really good. Opening those knees. 6, looks excellent. 5, 4, 3, 2, and on the left, you're lifting up with the butt cheeks. 8, 7, squeezing up. 6, so those heels are wide, feet are wide. 4, and it's just a bridge, you guys. 3, 2, 1. Now the right, you're squeezing up. 6, 5, 4, 3, you're not very high. 2, 1, and on the left. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and on the right. 4, 3, 2, 1, and 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 2, holding here. Hollow out those abs just a little bit more. Now walk your feet back until they're together. Now once they're completely together, so toes are touching, heels are touching. If it feels better to you for your knees, just for the positioning, you can open them just a little bit. Sometimes together just makes it a little easier to stabilize. Holding here. Barely, but let's squeeze with both butt cheeks. Squeezing up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now barely lift your right foot, pushing into your left, squeezes up. 8, 7, 6. So all I'm doing is barely lifting. I'm feeling the center of my glute. Place that right foot down. Left foot lifts, barely, squeezes up, 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 up. 4, 3, 2. I'm going to place that foot down, and that right one barely lifts. 6, 5, 4. You can always keep both feet down, right? 2, 1, and the left. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the right lifts for 4, 3, 2, 1, and left. 4, 3, 2, 1, and 2, 2. Now on the singles, you're just gonna march. Right leg comes to tabletop, left leg, right leg. Really draw those tummy muscles in, keeping the hips nice and still. One more. Bring that right leg back up. Bring that leg straight up. Hold it here. Lower and lift. And down. Now you have an option. You can flex up and point down. Flex up for a stretch and down. Flex and down. Flex and down. 4, 3, 2. Hold it up there. Pump. Pump, you're pushing into that left foot again. Last 4, 3, 2, bring your right foot down. Left foot comes up to tabletop. Holding here, hollowing out those abs. Reach that leg to the ceiling. Inhale, lower it down. Keep the hips still and back up. Maybe point and flex. Point and flex. Point and flex. 4, 3, 2, on 1, bring it up. Pulse like you're stomping the ceiling. Up, 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 and lower everything down. Hug your knees into your chest. Let's go into double leg stretch. Hugging those knees in. Again, lifting head and shoulders if you're comfortable. You're pushing down onto those shins. Inhale, reach. Exhale, around. Inhale, reach. Exhale, around. So I'm getting a nice stretch in my low back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, around. Inhale, reach. And around. 4. Curling up. 3. 2, 1, legs are staying at tabletop, hands are going to go back. Again, either weaving fingers together or palm on palm. We're going to rotate to the right, extend that left leg. Elbows are going to go nice and wide. Hold. Just holding, drawing those abs in, curling up maybe, holding 8, holding 7, holding 6. Holding 5, little photo shoot here. 4, 3, 2, over to the other side. You're rotating to the left, elbows are wide, holding 8. Draw the belly in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now from here, you're going to rotate to the right again. Chest lifts, 8, 7, that's it. You're just chest lift going into this crisscross. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Over to the left, 8, 7. It's just crisscross. 6, 5, 4, holding that position. 3, all you're doing is chest lifting to that side. 2, 1. So as we go over to the right, guys, and your elbows are wide, your knees are facing you. Chest lifts here. 6, 5, 4. So all I'm doing is staying here and lifting. And then I'm going to go over to the other side again. Lifting 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going back over to the right. How about 4, 3, 2, 1. How about over to the left? Sure thing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Over to the right. 2, 1. Over to the left. 2, 1. And now we're going to singles and single. Elbows wide, lifting up, over, over. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug those knees in. So let's come on over, just roll onto or come onto your left side. We're gonna do our left side first. Still working waist. Maybe a few more things. So from here, you have your legs in a nice long line, and then you might wanna just bring them a teeny bit in front. So let's think about squeezing those legs together and then lifting those legs just a little bit away from the mat. My toes are touching. My heels are touching. I'm squeezing those legs together. Now I want you to just think about letting the bottom leg do all of the work on these lifts. Make your top leg dead weight, and your bottom inner thigh is going to do all the work here. You're going to push from your bottom inner thigh, lift, 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 and slightly lower. Bottom leg does the work. You push up and you lower. You push up and you lower. Again, up. So it's all from my bottom inner thigh right now and my waist. I can feel a lot more contraction on that bottom one, pushing that top leg that's feeling really heavy. 2, 1, hold. And again, those legs are slightly in front. Now I want you to think of pushing up with the bottom leg and down with the top leg. Up with the bottom leg, down with the top leg. So that inner thigh is now working on the top leg, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. One more here, up and down. Now squeeze those legs together, lift up a little bit higher. Now both legs working together, glutes tight, butt crack closed, lifts of both legs together again. 8, nice and tight, focus on those inner thighs. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold that, rotate your toes apart. You can see my toes are apart, heels are squeezing together. I'm not flexing my feet, I'm relaxing my toes. Holding here, start to give me beats with those heels. Take a long inhale, exhale. This is your long inhale, exhale, doing your hundredth breathing. Long inhale, exhale. You're still beating quickly, but you're breathing slowly. Inhale, exhale, keep beating those heels. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more set. Inhale, exhale. Go back to parallel. Bottom leg comes forward. Flex the feet now and bring them together. Switch. I'm still working inner thighs and waist. Switch. I'm stretching and reaching. Switch. 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 One more time and lowering everything down. Let's carefully come up, going onto the other side. Don't worry, we have hip work a little bit later. We still have time for a few things. So you're going to go all the way down. And again, you can use a pillow for your head. You can use your hand. You can go completely down. We're going to extend those legs. Holding your nice long line in the body, and then maybe you bring the legs a little bit forward. Toes are touching, heels are touching. You're going to squeeze those legs up away from the mat. So again, just like we started before, your bottom leg is going to do all the work. The top one is dead weight. So I really want you to feel that connection with the inner thigh. From here, you're going to squeeze and push from your bottom leg. Push and push up and up, up, up. So I'm really feeling the inner thighs and the waist hold. Now I want you to add a little resistance with the top one. So the bottom leg is going to push both up and then you push down. You push up and you push down. You push up and down. You push up and down. So it's very controlled. You're squeezing everything tight. 4, 3, 2, hold up on this next one. Holding here, hollow out the belly. Little lifts, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now holding here, here's where you're gonna rotate. Relax your toes so you're not flexed. You're squeezing those heels together. You're tightening the butt cheeks. We're gonna make sure we're pulling our belly in with the breath. You're gonna start beating quickly, tightening those legs. Long inhale, through your nose, exhale, out of the mouth. Inhale, exhale, keep beating quickly. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more time, inhale, exhale. Now go back to parallel, toes touching, heels touching. Reach those legs apart and switch and switch and reach. Nice big spread of those legs from the midline of the body. You're just going into the splits. Switch, switch, switch. I can feel the waist working here and lower it down. Nice. Go ahead onto your tummy. Hands are going to go underneath your forehead. Head can be relaxed. Squeeze your heels together, toes apart. See if it works for you to lift those legs slightly off the floor. Now really squeeze those heels tightly. You're squeezing your butt cheeks. You're squeezing those heels. Holding here. See if you can keep the hands under the forehead, but lift your head and shoulders. Draw your belly in first and start to beat those heels. Beat, 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 beat. Squeezing those legs together. Nice and tight. Now reach the arms back, lifting your chest, and beat those heels. Beat those arms into your back, warming up those triceps. Keep squeezing and squeezing and squeezing, nice and tight. Opening up the shoulders. And sit back and stretch. So as promised, we can go back into a little planking, going into a push-up series. Doing pretty well here. Okay. Go ahead from here. You're in this nice long line in the body. Holding here. Just keeping the hands. Let's go ahead and bring the hands a little bit wider than the shoulders to create some space here. Barely lift your right foot. You're going to take that knee. You're going to bring it all the way to the left armpit. Bring it around into a circle. All the way to the left, out and around. In and around. In and around. Now they go in the other way. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that leg back. Hold it here. Keeping that leg hovering. Little lifts. 8, 7, 6. Opening up that hip. 4, 3, 2. Place that foot down. 5 chest push-ups. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press back to down dog or set your knees down. Coming forward, hands are underneath the shoulders. From here, left knee goes under the right armpit and around. And around. And around. Big circles. 2, 1. Going the other way. So you're just going out and around. 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, that leg comes back. Tiny lifts here. Up, 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 up. 4, 3, 2, 2, on 1, either with knees up or knees down. 5 tricep push-ups. Elbows come back like this. 5, 4, 3, 2, really good, you guys. 1, and set the knees down and stretch. So let's go ahead. We're going to come onto our mat in a seated position. So I think I'll switch sides here. I'm going to bring my right shin even with the front of the mat. And then I'm going to take my back leg and bring it back. So if I were to have a sheet of glass right in front of me, it would go all the way shoulder, pelvis, legs. So I'm getting a little, I'm already stretched out in the hip flexors pretty much. I'm going to start by sitting up tall. So I have like my, almost like a, it's basically we're going to go into kind of our pretzel series. So you're sitting up tall, and just sitting up tall, think about pushing your pelvis forward. So you can kind of like feel that that hip is opening a little bit more. You're still sitting up tall, maybe surrounding your front knee. And then as you do that, you're trying to still push it forward, but you're trying to lift your foot. So I'm going to turn so that you can see what my back leg is doing. So it's like you're lifting. You're tucking and lifting. You're pushing that hip forward as you lift. So by pushing it forward, I can get that foot off the floor, bringing it up, bringing it up, bring it up. So if you're feeling the front of your hip, you need to probably bring your leg back, rotate forward. Now that you found that little position, you might want to come down a little bit and surround your right knee. And by coming down a little bit and surrounding it, you might be able to lift not only the foot, but the knee off the floor. So again, all you're doing in this position, I'll stay to the side so you can kind of see, is I'm going to try and lift that leg up. Now you might, for some of us, you might need to even come down even more towards the side to get that leg up. So now you can kind of see that position, but the foot is a little bit higher than the knee. Up. Now you're going to squeeze it back. So it's kind of almost like trying to kick myself in the butt with that leg. And you can be all the way down on the elbow, you can be up higher. You'll know because you need to be able to get that leg up. So now we're going to lift 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. We're going to press behind us. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to hold and we're going to lift up 6, 5. So I can definitely feel that corner of my seat. 3, 2, 1. And I'm going to press back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh my gosh, it's already starting to burn. 4, 3, 2, 1. And back for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lifting up 2, back 2. Here we go. Lift up and back, up and back, up and back, up and back. 4, 3, 2, hold, hold, hold. Hold 8, hold 7, hold 6. Keep that lifted. 4, 3, 2, and bring it down. Oh boy. Okay, let's stretch that side before we go to the other. Bring it across. Figure 4. And sadly, we must go to the other side because we don't have much time left. So again, your left shin is forward, parallel to the mat. That opposite leg goes back. And just to start, and I'm going to again turn so that you can see the positioning a little bit better. I'm staying lifted first, and I'm just kind of almost pushing that hip forward so I can get that correct angle. because I don't want to be into the hip flexor. I want to be into that back side. And then I'm going to maybe do that in a little lift of the foot, lift of the foot. So it's helping me lift, lift. I'm tucking and lifting, lift, lift. Just kind of as a little prep here. Then maybe I bring my hands down so I can kind of show you from here. I might lean a little bit towards the knee. I can even come on the elbow if I need to, so that I can lift. The foot is going to be higher than the knee, but I want to lift that up. And I'm just lifting, of course, to get that angle. I'm going to make sure I can press back to the butt cheek. And again, I'll show you from the side so you can squeeze. And then I'm going to add that sequencing that we've done in a couple of positions. You're going to lift 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, working the top of the waist and the glute. Now back, 8, very tough area to target, you guys. Very important. 4, 3, 2, and you know we're lifting. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That foot is higher than the knee. Now back. 6, 5, 4, 3. You're going to feel this in your waist tomorrow, among other places. 4, 3, 2, 1, and back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Up 2, back 2, and it's single. Squeeze, up, squeeze, up, squeeze, up, squeeze, up, squeeze, up, squeeze. 2 more. Hold it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's take that into a nice figure 4 stretch. And into a nice butterfly, stretch everything out. And let's go ahead and come into a couple of cat stretches. Round your back, opposite way. Again, round and the opposite way. Really releasing your shoulders, releasing your back, stretching your spine. 1 more. And sit back for a nice stretch. And you guys are done. I'm going to go ahead and unmute you in case you want to say hi. And it was great to see everybody.
Open and sign out.
Hopefully I will. Hi guys, bye. Hope you like class. All right. See you in studio too. Bye.
Thanks, Janet.
Thank you. Bye.